Well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing, kids. It's like if you drink tequila, you wouldn't be able to sustain that because hard liquor is a hell of a hangover and it's quite dehydrating. But a beer hangover, yeah, if you had a few cocktails and you just had a beer, well, the hangover isn't all that bad, normally speaking. So, yeah, I'm not saying people should drink more beer or, that's not what I'm saying at all. It's just if you do hardcore liquor shots, the next day is gonna be hellacious, right? But you had a few beers, next day you wake up and it's like, it depends on your youth too. Yeah, I know there's a lot of older people that they hit the tequila and they're like 60, 70, 80, and the next day, I mean, it takes them maybe like a whole week to recover almost. So I mean, of course there's advantages to being younger, obviously, in terms of the bounce back times. Ooh. Oh, yeah. So the beer hangover is rather, you just had a few beers, you had a few cocktails. Nope. Pretty much the next day, you might feel a little hungover. Drink some water, glass of milk, cup of coffee, you're back in the game, baby. But you did a lot of tequila shots or vodka, bourbon or something. You're just toast. Yeah, you're just yeah. Got those eggs out. Who let the eggs out? Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Or cluck, cluck, cluck. Who let the eggs out? Cluck, cluck, cluck. You're gonna make the new parody? Hell yeah. Who let the chickens out? Who let the eggs out? Cluck, cluck, cuckoo, cuckoo. Excellent. This is ecstasy. Yeah. Oh, somebody won that Texas two-step lottery last night for $200,000. Was it me? I don't know. I'd have to check if it was the quickie stop I went to. Ooh, that'd be quite a Christmas haul. 200 grand. Oh. The egg tricks. The Matrix. Hey, Tuba, don't do that. We're gonna have breakfast first before we go out, okay? She's like, no, I want to go now. She was trying to grab the harness and the stuff like that. Yeah. The saga of my Uncle David may be coming to a close. He might go to a state-run nursing home. So, to his, he's got Alzheimer's or dementia or something. And his son and daughter are kind of pieces of crap, so they don't want to deal with them. Yeah. I don't know if he's just doesn't remember anything. He's getting really agitated. The end of Uncle David. Well, at least, you know, at least he wasn't homeless in a ditch wandering around with Alzheimer's. At least he went to the hospital and they got him. So that's a good thing. Yep. Was it just another homeless man wandering the streets of Austin, Texas? Yeah. Another homeless man wandering the streets of America. Homeless. Travis came up with the idea. He goes, "You're paid, so you're not paidless." He goes, "But you're laidless." I go, "Yeah, I know." Yeah. So you can get paid and still be laidless. It's just getting paid helps your odds as a guy of getting laid. That's really like what it is. So if you're paid, it increases your odds of getting laid. As to being paidless, then you'll probably be laidless. They'll go hand in hand. So Travis Murray came up with laidless. Yeah, it was pretty funny when he came up with laidless instead of homeless. Yeah. But they used to call it laidless. They used to call it single. You know what I mean? So singular, solo. Yeah. Let's make these eggs. Excellent. Should we make another for? Yeah. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Trump asking the DOJ to probe, Epstein's relationship with Bill Clinton. What? Okay. Your game now? Your game now? Your game? Okay. Huh? I said your game. All right. So this was coming, the Bill Clinton bombshell, huh? I know the leftists out there. He was already cleared of wrongdoing. Was he? Well, we'll see. Bubba Clinton, a man who was cheating on his wife in the Oval Office in the 1990s, getting a blowjob in the Oral Office. Monica. The 24-year-old girls, man, they can really blow. Man. Late nights, cheating on your wife. Well, I mean, Hillary Clinton, she's kind of haggish looking at, you know what I mean? Not really the hottest dish on the buffet. Kind of haggish. She looked like a hot dish, like in her college days, right? At law school. She kind of looked cute back in those days, like when she was like 18 to 25. But after that, yeah. After that, Welcome to Hagland. May I take your order? Yeah. So the Democrats thought that they were going to cherry pick the Epstein files and just highlight the Trump parts, and they weren't gonna release the Bill Gates parts, or the Bill Clinton parts, or the George Soros parts, or the Sean Diddy Combs parts, or the Chris Tucker parts, or the other Democrat parts. Yeah. It's gonna be rush hour on the Epstein files. Never mess with a black man's radio. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Okay, let's do it. Ooh. Let's do this thing. Yeah, that's the thing about the liquor hangover. Poker in the front, liquor in the back. So they already had in the Pirates of the Caribbean, Sir Paul McCartney. He said, "Hey, Jack, come here. I got a joke for you." And then Johnny Depp's like, "Oh, what is it? What is it?" A skeleton walks into a bar. He orders a beer and a mop. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay. Or maybe if they get Johnny Depp back from in the Pirates of the Caribbean 6 or something, maybe it could be. He could walk into the inn and say, or the tavern, and he's like, "What can I obtain at this establishment?" And the guy could say, "Poker in the front, liquor in the back." And like, ah! I already got the scene mapped out, you know? Okay. Oh, and then tonight's the... Hey, y'all behave your butts. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay, two lady. Okay, two lovely. Let's contain ourselves too. Talked about the discipline too. Arr. 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 Cut that out. Okay. Hold on, two lady. Who let the eggs out? Cluck, cluck, cluck. Okay. Who let the dogs out? Woof, woof, woof. Here we go. Breakfast, Steve. There you go, babe. There's your breakfast, honey. bacon up this. Let's bring home the bacon. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Woo! The return of bacon. I missed you, brother. Return of bacon. Thin slice, baby. Ooh. Bacon container. Container contains the storm when it rains. I'm off the chains. Gotta fan the flames, and I won't abstain. There you go. That's a good one. All right, let's because you know I got game and I got the range. Things ain't the same. Everything changed, but something remains. Gotta clean the stains. Right, feeling the flow today? You're feeling the hip hop music? Hey, there you go. Got to maintain. Driving in my lane. Water. Got the water lid. My underwear is Hanes. My Mary is my Jane. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here's the economy, you know, like the Glenn Beck would say. The K-shaped economy. The rich are getting richer, middle class is getting fleeced, and the lower and working classes, forget about it. Can't win this game without tons of money. That's just how it is. Can't win this game without shitloads of moolah, cashola. Ducats, clams, dinars, whatever you want to call it. It's all about the Benjamin's gravy. Yeah. It's all about the Benja friends. Yeah, an artist's mind is not like a mind of a financier or something like that, an economist, a Wall Street trader. It's like an artist's brain is like, oh, look at the pretty flower. You know, it's like Bob Ross or like Vincent Van Gogh or something. So life is a flickering, beautiful candle that's gonna burn out, you know? Life is a fragile, twinkling star. It's kind of a romantic idea. No, no, no. Yeah. Uh-oh. Sticking together, huh? These bacons stick together. Bacon has a stalker. Oh. Yeah. What are they doing? What are they doing? Talking all the day. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Somebody says, "What's your political affiliation?" Trump Publican. Oh, that's not a designation of politics or something. We need to start getting some politics. You know what I'm saying? What a man needs is some politics. Okay, for the bacon burns. Oh, did that bacon burn? Shit. Okay, that one. I saved that one. And then did this one do all right? Okay, good. So I'll take one of the burnt pieces because I like it a little charred, you know. Like I like my scars. Charred scars. Do you always wake up with a bottle in front of you? To Tom Waits, and he's like, "Well, it's better to have a wake up with a bottle in front of you than not have one," or something like that. Yeah. So they said that Heath Ledger based his Joker performance off Tom Waits, or how do you say it? Well, it's better to have a bottle in front of you than not have one at all. So a lot of people, some people read John Paul Sartre to find the meaning of life. Some people read, the Bible. Some people read, read Charles Bukowski for the meaning of life. Yeah. Was he the first like Mark Manson? But do I think that like Charles Bukowski was like the first Mark Manson? Like, don't try, don't give a shit. Like, don't try. Yeah. The harder you try, the more the world is just gonna chew you up, or some kind of philosophy like that, you know. I don't necessarily agree with that form of philosophy. And a lot of young men would read Bukowski's life and his writings and think, oh, this is an interesting point of view, isn't it? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Young men are reading a lot of books. Young men read a lot of books. They used to, anyway. And looking for the answers. Looking for the answers. Yeah. Gobbling up all those books. Looking for the way, the path, the light. Looking for the answer. And, yeah. Like John Mayer? They read all the books, but they can't find the answers. Okay. Yeah, the problem with cigarettes is that tobacco companies put the additive nicotine in the products to try to get people addicted to their products. And that's a powerful chemical because it makes you go, makes you twitch and shit. It's almost. I don't think it's as powerful as Chinese, Mexican synthetic heroin, but it is a pretty powerful addictive chemical, no doubt. Because if there wasn't nicotine in tobacco products, people would just have a cigarette over some wine and then they would not do it habitually, like an addict, like a junkie. So I find the tobacco industry to be insidious at best. I wanna run through the halls of my high school. I wanna scream at the top of my lungs. You gotta hit that. I just found out there's no such thing as the real world. It's just a lie, you gotta rise above. Yeah, that was a great album, Room for Squares. Get that OJ, oh yay! Have a fabulous Friday. Yeah. Mega Millions, $965 million. Ooh. Probably wouldn't be laidless if you had that amount, you know what I mean? Wouldn't be laidless then, huh? being a multi-millionaire, you wouldn't be paidless, laidless, homeless, worthless. You would be timeless. The only less that somebody actually aspires to be in life. Yeah. So I mean, I was afraid. Uncle David is a person that he's really he really believes in Dylan Thomas. You know, he's one of those guys that rage against the dying of the light. He's really like that kind of guy, and so he really goes out. He doesn't go out of the world copacetic, chilling. You know what I mean? He goes out crawling and screaming and fighting. So he doesn't face his end with resignation, with solace, with reflection. He faces his end with rage and emotion and passion. So I was afraid he was going to meet a passionate end, you know, doing something wild like a cowboy. And so of course, a lot of the people with memory problems, they escape from the nursing home and try to run out. They try to get out of the pen. So, oh Lord. But God bless Uncle David. I hope he finds a peace in his life. All right. Have a fabulous Friday. OJ, oh yay. It's time for O Play.